Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. It's day, this will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Day number 7 of the road trip. We are at the Cascade Campground just outside of Red Lodge. It's been raining off and on all night. The bikes are soaked. Our bike bags got soaked. The Easy Up is soaked. But we stayed nice and dry in the old camper because we put a new roof on it a few years ago. But gets me thinking about what to do if it rains in your pool. Most of us seasoned veterans know what to do, but some of you newbies to swimming pools get a little freaked out and a little worried. So I want to help kind of quell those myths today on what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what you should worry about, what you shouldn't worry about when it rains in your pool. So that's what we'll talk about on our way east towards the Black Hills. So we made it to Lake Sheridan here in the Black Hills in South Dakota. We're set up camp and all that good stuff. I'll save you all the nonsense. If you're not interested, you're just here for the goods in terms of information on swimming pools. But the short end of it is we drove, the kids fought, I got mad, they fought some more, I got mad again. We got gas. We were gonna stop for food, but the kids were sleeping and I kept driving, and here we are. If you want that in more detail, then stick around for after this part of the video and we'll go over that kind of stuff. Miles and I are just doing a little bit of fun exploring. So what to do? It rained in my pool and now the level is higher than it was before. What do we do? Oh no. You mean you don't have a spillway like that to drain it off? Well, that's okay. Now, a few things to remember is that if enough rain falls in your pool, it can cause a few minor issues, but it's nothing that we need to drop everything and run to take care of. In Arizona, if we get a lot of rain in a pool, we thank the rain gods and we let it stay in there and we let it evaporate on its own, because that means that in Arizona, that's water we're not having to pay for and put in the pool ourselves. Now, sometimes you'll get a backyard where it's landscaped such the pool might just be the lowest thing in the backyard, and the rain might be measured in the inches for that particular storm. In that case, you may find that your pool is underwater when the raindrops stop falling. Now we've got a little problem, because when that happens, guess what? All the mud and all the debris and all the crap ends up in the swimming pool. That is a case where we want to drain that down. We can do that a couple different ways. You can circulate to waste, put it on waste on your multi-port valve on your filter, drain it down that way a little bit, get it down to level. Or you can rent a submersible pump at Home Depot and drain it out that way if you've got a place to drain it. Sewer clean out usually works really well if you've got one of those close by. Then we need to think about the water chemistry as far as what the rain's going to do. Now remember, the rain is almost pure H2O when it falls, so it has a very low alkalinity, essentially pH neutral, low mineral content, so it's going to reduce the total dissolved solids that are in your water. Again, in Arizona, we kind of count that as a blessing because we have high total dissolved solids and always deal with our alkalinity and pH tending to climb. So rain is always good for us in Arizona, but in other places where you are starting with water that is low alkalinity and low mineral content and things like that, we do want to get it balanced. So the first thing we need to do, if the pool hasn't completely overflowed and turned into a giant pond in the backyard, is let's test our water chemistry. And let's just do the basics to get it back into shape. Again, if the pool's only an inch or two high, the only thing that's going to change is that the skimmer's not going to work right, because the skimmer mouth will be underwater completely. But again, that will evaporate down for you. If it doesn't, all we got to do is backwash it down or vac to waste down, and that will take that level down. And then we just balance our chemicals out like we would any normal week. Now, if, again, the entire swimming pool is underwater and half of your landscape is drained into the pool, and we got bigger problems. This is a situation where we definitely want to vac to waste. It's also a situation where we might have some big debris in the pool. So we start largest and we go to smallest with our debris. We want to start fishing out the big stuff, any branches, any large pebbles or rocks or anything like that. We want to scoop that out. And then we want to let the water settle, because by scooping all that stuff out, that water is going to get churned up. We want to let that settle. After that, once that water settled, we got the big debris out, we can vacuum to waste, or we can rent a what we call a porta-vac and suck all that stuff out that way by porta-vacing it, where it's an external pump you plug into a wall plug and it's got a vacuum hose on it. It goes down to your pool and then it pumps it out to the yard or wherever you put that hose to get rid of that kind of silty stuff that might be at the bottom of your pool. After that, the water's probably going to be a little cloudy. So this is the point where we either decide if we're going to go clarifier or we're going to try and flock it with some alum. And with the alum, the big things is we follow the directions on the package, and we're sure not to stir that water up. We put in our alum, we put our filter into circulate mode so that we actually take the filter out of the equation. We're just moving the water through. Alum will destroy a filter. You do not want alum going through your filter. So we need to get the alum in the water, turn the pump on, circulate the water without it going through the filter if that's possible, and then let that stuff settle. Now, once all your stuff settles to the bottom with the alum, you're gonna carefully and slowly take your sweet ass time and vacuum all of the gunk at the bottom to waste. I mean, this time the water should be nice and clear. The alum is gonna help flock out all our fine particles, and that's gonna get everything removed. Once you get to this point, it's just a matter of balancing chemicals. You've got all the alum and the junk out, put your filter back into filtration mode, and run your pool like normal after balancing the chemicals. Again, that's a worst case scenario. If you're lucky enough to where it just fills the water up a little bit high, I wouldn't worry about it. Let it slide, be chill, relax, double check your water chemistry, balance things out, and let the water evaporate down on its own, and you'll be just fine. So guys, if that was helpful, good. That's the goal here. This is day number 6 or something like that, right, Miles, of our trip. If you want to stick around and see today's adventures, please feel free to do so. That'll conclude the educational portion of this video, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow. This is my kind of place. I bet they have some good chocolate and some cool, fun soda pops in here.
The sodas, honey?
We did. I'm in heaven right now, and I want to buy everything.
And you can just flick through the channels and just hit all kinds of them. So I go through and Beetlejuice is on something. So I go to Beetlejuice.
Through the, where are we? The prairies of central Montana? Is that where we are?
I've never seen Beetlejuice the whole
I have no idea.
I've only seen bits and pieces. Who are both of you? Who are both of these?
How I wish we were traveling around the country, just Ginger and I though.
Gosh, that sure wasn't very punny.
No pun intended, Ginger.
No pun intended.
Whew, coming out of the mountains and onto the plains here in western, eastern Montana. How are you little turds doing?
Good.
All right.
I have my new tablet.
Oh,
These are all the
okay.
places
Exciting.
I've
Let's see your new
been.
tablet.
I don't have it right now. It's
Okay.
in the trailer.
All right,
I don't
whatever.
have a tablet.
Brodus. Brodus.
Word Brodus.
Bro.
Stop there.
Stop at that antique
Are they
store.
open?
Do they have a bathroom?
Well,
There's a sign that says stop. And there's a service station right here with plenty of parking.
At the stop sign,
Welcome,
turn
doors
right
closed.
onto South Park
Oh, man,
Avenue.
it's Sunday. That's when antique stores are open, right?
Hi, Dad. Guys, let's just check it
start
out.
here?
Putting on my controller.
Sure.
do we want to fuel up?
So the antique store's closed. We're fueled up. It's nice. It feels like a nice, humid 75 degrees out. It's super nice. Feels like a beautiful Midwestern day. That's what it feels like to me.
Beautiful?
Right now, I'm not doing anything. If I was running around, it would feel so beautiful.
Sticky.
Yeah. hour from the Black Hills, and it's been quiet, peacefully quiet, hasn't it, Fluffy? The three noisy ones are out cold. It's nice.
The Volkswagen with the roof rack ahead.
I know.
Hold up on a stop sign.
Oh, it's cool Art Deco place right there.
At the next stop sign, turn left.
No. I'm gonna keep going, Siri, to the end.
Bloody nose.
Sure is hopping.
I'm not sure if we're gonna get food here. Go just a little bit further, but food is coming up soon on the menu.
That kind of food. Yep.
Yeah, we do.
Keep going.
There's no place to park here.
This is four-way stop sign.
Clear left, clear right.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Pine Street. Then turn right onto Sherman Street.
There's a cool bug. Right, I think we've gotten to the right place.
In half a mile, turn right.
What the heck are you guys doing back there? Enough.
Forward.
Forward march.
Ow. Don't do that on video. Damn, I'm in.
I'll get you, Fluff. I'll get you. Oh! There's probably like 80,000 ticks in there. Maybe. No, we gotta go over here. There's a trail. We gotta go scope it out. Up, motorhome up. Stay to the right. Stay to the right, Willow. Motorhome up. Good job, guys. Over here, Fluff. Come on, Fluff. You stay close. Miles, what are you doing, man? You trying to die here?
The tall grass looked like it was still flat ground, but then I just started stumbling.
Okay. What happened, buddy? You okay? Need some help? Here, give me your hand. Give me your hand. Oh, up, up, up.